screen failed because I realised I walked too far away, and then the Wi-Fi lost connection to the phone, or the camera lost connection to the phone. Anyway, let me get some gear out, and then yeah, we can start. So basically, let me show you. So we believe it's up this this fur here, which is it's a bit of a monster, to be honest, and right at the top. So I mean, this I said in the title it was 80 feet, but cool, that's a good size, that one. Yeah, anyway, we will do our best. So I'll get my throw lines out, get my trousers on, my boots on, all my gear, and hopefully I've not forgotten anything. Yeah, so the cat's been there for 3 days, as I said in. So you, you might not have joined the initial stream. Cat's been there for 3 days. So that is, I mean, it's a good sign for a bit of a honing beacon, I suppose. God, tricky one this. So what I'll do is I'll just dump my gear down, and I'll go and collect the rest of my climbing kit. Yeah, I'll go and collect the rest of my climbing kit, put the phone next to the camera so it doesn't die again. Go and change my trousers, and I'll be back in a second.
This young one is just, just laying down like by the grass there, and this guy in a BMW SUV is just ripping through it for an hour. Come on. Really high up. I already told you, but you're paying attention to the other kids.
It's actually this, I think it's this one.
I said. So this tree,
That big,
all the way near the top and a little bit on the left, and you can't see it with your bare eyes. Do you want to look? No, it's okay. It's really hard to see it.
It's white.
So you guys are behind us through the alley?
Yeah. So this must be.
Oh.
Here for hours. It's her cat. It's her cat. She's the one who's calling. He's not as loud, he's going. And the girl said not to talk to him.
I should probably call friends and let them know that you're here.
Oh, she's here, yeah.
Oh, my phone is like 5%.
Yeah.
Crap, okay, I'm gonna go plug it in. I need to get some battery.
pretty basic. But
You wear a GoPro or something? Is that how you get footage?
Yeah, I've got a GoPro.
he's got a live stream, so you know.
I'll give you the link and you can watch.
Awesome.
watch
That'd
the
be
camera.
great. We need to send it to the news.
I don't think this makes the news. This happens how many times a day?
I don't know how many times a day, but
How often do you make?
I get emails and calls quite often.
And
yeah.
how often are you actually doing this? Doing rescue?
Maybe 2 a month, maybe.
2 a month?
Yeah. I mean, this isn't all I do to make a living.
No, I know. No. This is
yeah.
this is more the fun part, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
This is me using the skills that I've learned to climb trees and do my job to be able to rescue cats as well. All right.
That's what he's gonna put the cat.
How long you on a chair?
I've been here a while.
And then he just feeds it, lowers it down.
Oh yeah, right. But how you can lower it down?
But he's on this one here, or is he on
As
that
far
one?
left as you can go.
The far left
Yeah,
right
as
there.
far left
So
as
right
you
where
can
the
go.
sun is kind of coming through the branch.
Yeah, but not out that far. Like he's not
Yeah,
at the main trunk.
But you see how the trunk goes up and then it
It
splits?
splits. Yeah, he's not on the right of that. He's on the left.
And is he farther up there?
If you start from the top and just go slowly down really far to the left, you might see him. He must come down here in this light. I know you press.
Right, if you want to just stand further over there, because I'm going to be throwing a heavy weight and I don't want it to land on your head.
Yep.
If that's all right. Whoa, it's a fair shot. A few more that side. Whose is this property? Oh, okay.
That's on city property.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
It's not their property.
Oh, I've spoken to these guys. They're away, but they're fine.
Yeah, okay, sounds good.
If you need to go in their yard, they said it's okay.
Sounds good. All right, so this tree to the right is the one we're going for. These low limbs are actually quite high up, so I'm gonna have to climb probably like at least half the tree, maybe a bit more than half. So let's hope we can get a decent shot in. I had the height there, but no, just hit the trunk. That one is a no-go too. Unfortunately, I didn't bring the big shot with me, which would have been a good idea. Oh, nightmare. That first shot I threw was the perfect height, but hit the trunk, and the last two have been too low. How old is the cat? Where is she?
How old is the cat?
Ah.
2 or 3 maybe, but she's coming back. How old is the cat?
I'm not sure. He's my landlord's cat.
Oh, really?
I think they're a few years old. They're not exceptionally young, but they're definitely not old either. They're about 3, I would think. Something like that. I don't know.
Yes, there we go. We're in. So I got a decent shot up, probably I don't know what that 70 feet, and now just to be safe, I'll stick an extra ball for an extra bit of weight on the end, and I'll pull it up and kind of like make sure it's into the trunk. Where is it? There it is. So that's a 14-ounce ball. I just put number 10 on there. Actually, it looks like it came down not too far away, so I'll manipulate this side in. Which basically what that means, if you're not a tree climber and you're watching this, basically I need to try and get the line quite close back into the trunk, just to make sure what I'm climbing on is safe, and just so I can get eyes on everything, so I don't get any unexpected branch breaks as I'm climbing or anything. So I can still see the ball. Obviously you won't be able to see it on the camera, but because it's tiny. Where is it? It's gone up there. Right, that's yes, that's it. I got it right in against the trunk. And if I just tie the rope on this side, I'll be able to like pull that round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to base tie, set up a station rope system for this first one, and then I'll take another line up with me, and then I'll have to climb up the rest of the tree. Oh, I best go and get my other rope. If you if I give you a link, you can actually watch when I get up there if you want. Yeah, if the technology works. Let me know if you see where it is.
How we can't see it.
Good, yeah, I can hear it, but I can't see it.
I just opened up the right tree.
He's got you.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Like,
What's your number?
604.
is it? So it's still working, is it?
Yeah, it is. 604.
240.
Perfect.
0159.
Oh, look at that. Brand new carabiners. Actually, I'll show you a pretty cool trick. This one was shown to be me by a climber called Wilm Kunjan from Oregon. So basically, you know, I could clip this onto the ball. That would be the quickest and easiest thing. But sometimes if you've got a tight fork, it just won't go through. And then sometimes you can tie on like your clove hitches and that, but they all end up bunching up if it's a tight fork as well. And this one that Will showed me is tying like a girth hitch a couple of feet down from the end of the rope. So it basically pulls up a bite of the rope. So tie like a girth hitch, like kind of, you'd say I suppose midline girth hitch, because you're tying it on the rope like that. A couple of half hitches, and then it pulls up a bite of the rope. And I don't think I've ever got this one stuck. Let me just stick those in my pocket so I don't lose them. So I mean, if this gets stuck now, then that's served me right for saying everything. But this one, yeah, shown to be by Will, who's done a lot of old growth tree climbing, and this is what he used. There we go, we're over. And for somebody who's done old growth tree climbing, that, you know, it's going through like sometimes the entire upper canopy and you can't really see where the line is, and this is his preferred method so it doesn't get stuck. So that obviously that's how it pulls it down. You just got the girth hitch on there. So shout out to Will for that one. And then just try and loosen off those half hitches. Maybe use your teeth. Oh, I can hear the cat meowing. It sounds like they all said it was up the top there, but it sounds so close. I wonder if it is at the top. Right, I'm gonna tie the ball back on there so it doesn't get lost. What I'll do is I'm going to take this ball with me, because that way it's easy to like throw your line up and advance it and then whip it. This weight will help bring it back down again, overcome the friction. So I'm going to need to lock that off to get that done. Actually, I could just go space tie it on this tree, because there's communication wires there, house service wire, so I may as well just tie it around this one. So I'm going to do Yosemite with a bowline with the Yosemite finish, and then for the extra couple of seconds just tie like a stopper knot, probably a figure of 9 that is, which is just an extra turn compared to figure of 8. Alright, maybe that'll snap out with a bit of weight. Alright, got my... What do I do with throw that and just take it? Oh, I don't want to lose anything. Easy to do on a cat rescue job. Let me just check on the live stream. Have you got it on the phone? Does it kind of, you can see what I'm doing?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, so it's angled right, yeah?
Like here. That's what it looks like.
Check on the live stream. Oh yeah, perfect.
Yeah?
Perfect, yeah. Right, so we've got our lanyard. What I'm going to do is I'll actually empty the contents of this bag out, because this is the one I've started using for cat rescue, because it's so big. It's a little bit more inviting for the cat to jump in. And I say jump in, usually that doesn't happen. Right, take friction saver. Take a sling that I might need. Actually, I might need another one for the sling the bag onto me or something. Smelly nectar there. Oh no, only got 32% battery on the camera, which is not good. That's run down pretty quick. Alright. Take that back in the pocket. Gloves, need them. Bag with the rope. What did this do? Oh, what I'll do is, if the GoPro does fail, I can always live stream off my iPhone just to get you a conclusion to the rescue if it fails. Hopefully it doesn't. Right, so take the bag with me, get the, do you know, the funny thing as well is my I forgot my knee ascender, so this is going to be a one-legged ascent job. Good bit of training for the left leg. So I use the hand ascender just as a bit of assistance. Shout out to Scannable, making a wicked product for work at height safety inventory. Alright, so I've got my rope fastened to me. The orange one I'm gonna use to carry on climbing up the tree when I get to this time point. Gloves in case of any scratches. I'm gonna give a shout out to my good friend Katie Bigelow for explaining to me that the best way to pick up a cat, which is like an American football, by the scruff of the neck and grab its feet. Well, this thing's going to be full of these broken off dead branches. Oh, what a nightmare to get a huge ascent when your knee ascender's just broken. Okay. Put that on my lower D's. Just way more comfortable actually working from. I'll leave this system on here for now. I'll clip that to there just because I'm bound to forget it all. And I can just pull it down. Okay, just make sure we don't drop this system. Using the Rock D carabiner, which is my favourite carabiner of all carabiners. Okay, so that, even though that branch has got a big snap out, it's definitely the safest one of anyone around, so I'll use that. Tension up the system. What have we got left? 18%. Right, I best get up there so at least we can get a sighting of him before we lose the stream. Okay, landed on, weighted, disconnect that. Landed on today. Oh, you're kidding me. I said I was going to keep that throw ball and then I bloody didn't, did I? One idiot. That's it. Right, so what's going to happen here is that rope, if I pull down it's going to want to slide. It's going to want to slide down the branch, and I don't want that to happen. So proceed with caution, and then like that, if I need to, I'll just climb the rope without moving the rope. Good. That was a good width, if I do say so myself. Do you know what's going to happen here is that even if the cat is not at the very top, probably going to hear me coming and then carry on climbing to the top, which happens quite often, and I always try and get above them, but it seems though this is such a big tree, there was no way I was getting above a line above the cat in the first place. God. Let's hope it doesn't decide to jump from this height, because that's not going to be a good ending, is it? I've got the guys on the ground watching the live stream, so give us a shout when you hear me say, give me a shout. Let's see what the delay is like. Well, I waited long enough and the guys didn't give me a shout, so maybe they were just chit-chatting. Cool. I'm only just up to the topping point. That's crazy, because man, this tree's got to be like 150, because I was looking at that topping point from the ground and it looked like that was halfway up. I mean, on the North Shore of Vancouver, Douglas firs get absolutely monstrous, and more so tall because, you know, when they're growing next to other Douglas firs and all competing. Luckily, Douglas firs often heal pretty well at the topping point, and you can see that one healed really nice. Alright, I was just about to say it should get easier to climb now, but as you can see, that's not the case. Oh shit, apologies, smashing the camera. I'm sorry, like, if this, after all this runs out, this is gonna suck, because, you know, anyway, hopefully it doesn't. And as always, I appreciate you watching me spend my Saturday afternoon climbing a monster fir tree, and hopefully maybe some of you might be learning some stuff along the way, just the way I go about doing things. I mean, it's all quite simple stuff, but do you know what's funny is that people always say you'll never find cat bones in a tree, they'll always come down in the end. And I mean, I've got a couple of responses to that. One, if you're a pet owner, you'll probably understand the worry, so you want to get the cat down safe. Two, I've rescued a cat from a tree that's been there for 9 days, and when I got there